Kia ora, hello. Welcome everyone to the stream. Thank you to everyone that has joined at the moment. Appreciate you all being here. We're in Kinlaig and we are restoring the castle and doing a few other things as well. Hey, Kelvin Mariuta, hello. Welcome in. Thank you for joining. So we're going to be doing an onion harvest today, and we're busy planting some stuff over in the field over there as well. Planting the cover crop, what we're doing. But I'm guessing you guys want to have a look at the castle. So let's nip over there and go and have a look at the castle. So looks like he's nearly done. And we've got the seagulls coming around, picking bits off the field. But let's go head over to the castle and we can have a quick look at what's happening over there. Right, so that's our castle there, coming along quite nicely. So let's head back and make a start on our onion harvest. And Jake 52103, hello, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Hope you're having a fantastic Friday. It was a day off for us here in New Zealand, so it was nice to take a break from work and actually ended up working twice as hard producing a new video. So we've got our new video on the Kiwi Returns series. Haven't released it yet, but I will be putting it up members only first, and then it will come out for public on Monday night. So something to look forward to. All right, so we'll get the worker started on that one. Girl Angel 1981, hello, welcome in. Thank you for joining. The 6-7. Yeah, that's getting a bit old, that one now. Now, let's have a look here. Been having a great day off school. Got to go mountain biking in Whangamata. Ah, nice. Nice one, mate. I usually do my mountain biking to get to work. Although I'm not doing much mountain biking, more just biking. Of course, we are running manual attached. Looks like I need to top this up with a bit of diesel. Pro Gamer, hello, welcome in. Thank you for joining. And Marcus Tempelhoff, hello, welcome in. Great to have you along. Hope everyone's Fridays are going well. Like I say, I had the day off work, so it was I would like to say it was nice and relaxing, but I was producing a new video, so yeah, I'm not too sure it was relaxing. But, yeah. Now, why is this guy not doing anything? Honestly, good help is hard to find. Don't tell me he's complaining because this is in the way. Build is not ready or already worked. Oh, honestly. Nope, doesn't want to harvest. Oh, well, that's a bit frustrating. Never mind. Again, Logan, Kennery, hello, welcome in. Thank you for joining. For some reason, my chat's not showing up in the stream, so let's see if we can restart that again. So the main aim of this live stream, has been to do the Highland fishing stuff and do the watch the castle grow. So something that you guys can look back over on the stream just to watch the castle at the different stages. Okay, looks like it's showing up now. We'll see how we go. Thank you to everyone that has joined us. Do appreciate it. Great to have you here. So if we can't do the onions, let's go do some deliveries. Sure, we've got some wood to drop off, maybe some stones. Yeah, not sure why it's not harvesting. Must be a mod conflict or something like that. Yeah, it's fun running 2 series on the same map, and doing totally different things. Always seems a bit bare looking at the kilted pistons now, compared to the other series that I'm doing with all the tractors that I've put in there. I can't actually remember if we did the run last time or not. So see if we've got anything there to drop off. Looks like it, yep. And we even have some paper that we need to drop off somewhere. Yeah, there is some more. I was wondering if there would be. Let's have a look. So no neighbor contracts. I thought I'd try that, try the neighbor contract mod, see if we get any workers in the fields, but doesn't look like we're going to at the moment. What do we got? I've got a few. Yeah, it's not too bad. We'll go and see if there's any stones to pick up. There was a few good mods dropped recently. A couple of maps. One had, I think it was 32 required mods. But that's okay for your console players because it was a 4X map anyway, so you wouldn't be able to use it. But yeah, I think it DJ looked at it and I think it was something like all up about 1.5, 1.6 gig with all the mods. So yeah, I don't know, I really don't like having mods rammed down me. Yeah, I do sort of think that you get the likes of Oxygen David that does everything, and then you get these other guys that just pick and choose mods out of Mod Hub. And who's done the most work? Who deserves 2 stars and who deserves 5 stars? I'll be honest, I haven't even loaded the map to even have a look at the map edges, although from what I saw on the 4X map when DJ was looking at it, they've just done the map edge as a wall of trees. Disappointing. Right, heaps of stuff here. Let's see if we can reload this a little bit. Hey Chinook, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Hope you've had a fantastic Friday. Or if we can pick up some more. I don't know. Let's see if we can get these up and then see what happens. I want to try and fit as much as I can onto the trailer. So yes, I am using the Universal Auto Load mod, and an update came down for it. I was going to stream, but was feeling very tired. I do know that feeling, Chinook. I do know that feeling. I did contemplate not streaming tonight, but in the end, I just decided I was going to do it. But yeah, still feeling a little bit tired. I spent most of the day making a video for the Kiwi Returns series. And yes, a bit of shameless plugging there, I'm afraid. Yeah, for those that don't know, Chinook does fantastic streams. He does farm sim, and he's doing some ATS and ETS at the moment as well. Fantastic guy. Go to channel. I'll put Chinook's link in the chat. Definitely check out his channel. And check out Pro Gamers as well. You're welcome there, Chinook. And if anyone would like a shout out in the chat, please let me know and I'll be more than happy to do it. And if I have missed you out, it's not intentional. It's just I do tend to forget who I need to shout out and who I don't. So yeah, just let me know in the chat if you'd like a shout out, and I'm more than happy to put your channel in. Preferably if it's a gaming or automotive based channel, I think, or flight sim, of course. Happy for a flight sim channel as well. Miguel McLaren, hello, welcome in. Great to have you here. Thank you for joining. Hope your Friday is going well. Alright, not much going at the moment. Let's just start carrying on. Okay, yep, it's getting through the cement bag, so... So yeah, welcome to Transport Simulator 25. We did try to do some onions, but for some reason, even though it was ready to harvest, it was showing that it couldn't be for some reason. Don't know why. A restart of the game might help, but I didn't want to really do that midway through the stream, so we're just going to let it go for now. So for those of you that may remember, I had a house being built up here. So it's actually finished, so if you guys haven't seen it, I might just run up here and we can have a quick look at it. But yeah, we need to do some more landscaping, and oh, it's actually along a lot further than I thought. Never mind. Five, so maybe other day. Sorry, not quite sure what you meant by that, Miguel. So yeah, this is the house that you can build with a straw roof. Not too bad. I still can't figure out why the lights are so low. That just doesn't make any sense. But yeah, you got a nice shed. Stove, sink. Some aluminium joinery or aluminum joinery if you're from the States. And up the stairs here, you got a bathroom, low lampshades again, and a bedroom with low lampshades, and another bedroom. So yeah, it's not a bad little house. Just low lampshades. Duck your head. And a nice view of the lock. So I really should do some landscaping around here. Yeah, yeah, Chinook. Need to be 2 foot tall in that kitchen. Definitely, mate. Definitely. Oh, there you go. I'm back, but need Game Pass. Yeah. That's not cheap nowadays, man. That is ridiculous. For Ultimate, I think it's like 50 New Zealand dollars a month for Ultimate Game Pass. It's just ridiculous. Microsoft have just got too greedy. Right, let's go sell this off and go and pick up the rest of the stones. There we go, 65. So it's definitely very easy to make money on Kinlaig, but as you can probably see, I'm really rolling in it. 12 million. But it is more about restoring the castle, so to make the castle restore a bit easier, I did put in a few generators. I've got a couple of windmills working. We did build the windmill. That didn't take that long to build compared to the castle. The castle is definitely a big investment in time. I think, what are we on, episode 26 now? And I've done, some months I've done, or some ones I think I've done 2 or 3 days or months. So I think it's probably way more than 26 months so far into it. It's definitely a big investment of time. So Tell me this, why do you think Giants don't have Volvo buses? They've got an arrangement with Volvo for their trucks, for their heavy equipment. How hard would have it been to have actually asked Volvo to use their buses? All right, we'll take these off to the warehouse and sell this. Yeah, hasn't the price of fuel gone insane just recently? Used to be in New Zealand, diesel was cheaper than petrol because it didn't have as much tax on it. Now, they haven't changed the taxes, it's still the same sort of tax system, but diesel is actually, in some places, more expensive than petrol. I guess at least diesel stays the same price in the game. But yeah, I do feel for the farmers a lot with the price of diesel. You know, they've got these big machines that they've got to run. And the price of diesel wouldn't be making that easy for them. Alright, 74, so we've probably made over 120,000 just that run. Let's go into here, scroll down, let's grab some fish food. And we'll do a fish food run. Fish food is definitely a good way to make money. But only if you buy it. If you make it, you're actually losing out because you don't have an oil mill. So if you're buying your oil, gaming with Just Joe, I used Courseplay a lot in FS22. But I'll be honest, since Giants brought out the guided steering, I haven't needed to use Courseplay that much. I found the workers to be reasonably good at what they do. I don't really incorporate auto drive. And I actually like driving the vehicles, so which is what I missed with Courseplay, was you couldn't drive the vehicles. So I actually like using the guided steering and driving the vehicle around. But yeah. Yeah, fire away. I can let you know what I thought about it in FS22, and I think FS25 is very, very similar. Oh, that is a good question. I don't know. I know on Giants it does. But yeah, I'm not too sure. I got several hundred acres going in right now, and I don't want to sit all night waiting. Yeah, fair enough. I guess if you leave your PC on, you'll be all right. But I'm not too sure what will happen if you save it and exit, whether it will pick up from there. Onions and potatoes. Nice. Yeah, I'm actually looking at that hand tool set because I've always wanted to do a house garden. And I'm thinking that hand tool set could be really good for doing that. I'm actually currently just trying to think of a way about doing it. How I would do it, but yeah. I was looking at, there's a lot of crops that you could grow in gardens. You know, there's corn, potatoes, beetroot, carrots, parsnips. You've got all of those that you could grow as in a garden. So I think it'd be quite neat to have that next to the house you're in. Yeah, I know it's been released quite a while on King's Mods. So yeah, you're right there, Gaming with Just Joe. There is the Polish Garden mod. It is an awesome looking mod. The only problem is I want to build a garden on a little bit of a slope, and Polish Garden has to be flat, which really does flatten out the ground, which I don't really want to do. I want the garden to go onto the contours of the ground. So that's why I'm thinking if I use those hand tools, I can keep the contours. But yeah, anyone looking for a garden mod, the Polish Garden is an absolutely awesome mod, especially if you've got a bit of flat land to put it on. And that is available on Mod Hub too. Alright, that's the fishies, little fishies fed. You like gardens, but you hate all the little bits and bobs that come with them. Yeah. I wanted one that just goes into the field. That one worked for me. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, sometimes they can get a bit finicky about what you have to do, providing compost. Wasn't into compost. Just not into doing compost. And people enjoy that. I don't. There is actually a haystack mod, which looked quite good. I think it just needs to be paired with a good sort of ride-on mower. There's a couple of ride-on mowers in Mod Hub, but they are a bit finicky in how you empty them. And yeah, I think it'd be nice to have that haystack, because it actually acts like a silage maker. And I'm thinking of using a ride-on mower to pick up the grass and then dump it in that haystack mod and make silage, make a small amount of silage out of it. But like I say, so far the ride-on mowers are a bit finicky in how you empty them. Have a garden tractor that you're looking to convert over? Nice. You don't like all the sheds that come with some of them? Yeah. It's a little larger than the ride-on mowers that are available. Yeah, that wouldn't be so bad, because I've actually got a fairly large area that I want to mow, but yeah, it would be good if you could collect it too. I feel like you have a forage wagon connected on the back of it. That's how it seems to work in game. You can get mulches, which are good, you know, that just does away with the grass, but yeah, it just seems like I could make the grass into silage, and or, you know, technically it would call it compost without it being the actual compost element. Morris Farms, hello, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Hope you are having a fantastic Friday. I'm not sure if it's been a day off for everyone, but here in New Zealand it is a day off. We also get Monday off, And those that are at school get Tuesday off as well. Yeah, it's got a whole set of add-ons for it. I believe it's got a small pickup wagon. Nice. I have to have a look at it over again. Yep, fair enough. So, seeing we can't harvest onions, which is the plan for tonight, I think I'm just going to have to tidy up the equipment. Give it all a bit of a wash and then put it away. Hey, you're going hunting, Morris Farms. Nice one. Doing a bit of bush. That'll be nice. Yeah, Morris Farms, I do remember you. Thank you for jumping in again. Do appreciate it. Yeah, like I say, my day's been going quite well. Been busy-ish recording another video for the channel. I do find live streaming to be much easier than recording videos. Sometimes I'll have to do 2 or 3 takes of a scene, because I might leave something on. Like when I'm recording the series, I'll turn off the overlay that you see here, and so it looks more realistic. And sometimes I will turn it back on and forget to turn it off, which can be a bit frustrating when you've gone through recording a little bit. And then there was another time when I was partway through recording and one of Giant's AI vehicles decided to turn right in front of me and I smacked into it. So I had to go right back to the start and re-record everything. That was extremely frustrating. I had a few choice words to say about Giants and their parentage. Yeah, Morris Farms, 2 o'clock in the morning. Thank you for joining. I do appreciate it. I'm just trying to remember. That's right, you're on the eastern seaboard. I think that's where it was. 3 hours on potatoes, 9 hours on onions. Yeah. Time can get by, can't it? Man, especially on those ones. Carrots and parsnips, though, I think that was worse. That really was worse. The whole idea that you weren't given a machine that you could actually fill up, that you had to have a trailer driving right next to it, that was just frustrating as anything. Live in Andalusia, Alabama. Nice. Thank you for joining. Just a reminder to everyone, I never expect to know the town that you live in. for privacy reasons and that sort of thing. Scammers can get a lot of information. I do try to be careful about what information I let out about myself, but I'm sure that they've already been able to find out a lot about me from my streams. But if you're happy to put your town in, that's fine. But yeah, never give your address out. Try and if someone's going to scam you, make them work darn hard for it. The harder they have to work for it, the less likely they are to pursue it. And sorry for the lecture, people, but I haven't made it a secret. I do IT for a job, so security is reasonably important. That's why I don't name the company that I work for. Yeah, Morris Farms, you have a boat, barely use it. Selling it because I've been busy at school and all that. Yeah, fair enough. It wouldn't be cheap to run either, the boats. Not nowadays, man. So yeah, there's a new mod that will be coming out shortly, hopefully. I think it's in testing with Giants. And done by Argsy Gaming. Looking forward to that one coming out. It's a sheep shearing mod where basically it changes the wool output to be twice a year to emulate the real life shearing season instead of just happening every month. So that will sort of, I guess it could be frustrating because you get a couple of months of the year that you're extremely busy, but that is real life. When you have sheep and all that, there is sort of times when you're really, really, really busy and times when you're not so busy. So it would definitely emulate that. And I guess if you're doing arable, you'd want to ensure that you haven't got too much happening at the same time as what you've got with the sheep, or that you've got heaps of workers. I think he's even got it that emulates paying the shearers for their labour, which is good. Has a 40 horsepower engine in it. It's like a fishing duck boat. Sometimes, yep. Yeah, we most of our boats are sort of bigger. I wouldn't say ocean fishing boats, but they do go out on the ocean. So you've got to have a fairly big boat. You need probably something more like a 15 to 18 footer boat when you're heading out into the ocean. Little 12-foot tinny is not going to work that well. Yeah, choose how much per sheep. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm actually looking forward to that mod. Argsy's done some great mods. I use his hay shed a lot. So I've actually used his bulk buying bins much, but definitely his hay sheds. And yes, they do look like sheds in New Zealand. Yeah, Morris Farms. Yeah, not so much deep sea. I guess it depends on what you call deep sea. Like, most of the fishing in New Zealand is done on the ocean rather than in lakes. So I've got myself stuck, haven't I? Never mind. Okay, we've got ourselves out of it. Yeah, so most of our fishing is in the ocean, but not deep sea fishing. Yeah, we do have a deep sea fisheries grabbing hoki, and that is like really deep. Hey, yeah, Morris Farms, yes, heard about that. So yeah, that's going to be interesting. Hope it all goes well. Yeah, it's been a long time since they went to the moon. I was extremely young when the last mission went. So yeah, it's sort of like it's been something that it's been a long time since I've been there. It's probably time that they did it. Definitely. Hey Grant, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Yep, it is a fantastic game. Despite the best efforts of Giants to sabotage it, it is still a good game. It's a relaxing game. You get to do lots of different types of jobs on it, and yeah, I find it a good way to unwind at the end of the day, as long as I'm not trying to make a video. I have to say, streaming is definitely a lot easier than recording videos. Definitely. Hey, yeah, Morris, you try to get on here in time and watch your live video, but sometimes I fall asleep. Hey, that's understandable there, Morris Farms. Yeah, I know I'm not streaming at a fantastic time for the US audience. And I appreciate you guys in, Just Joe, Morris Farms, and anyone else from the US that has joined. I do appreciate you guys being here. Yeah, Grant, what's my favorite job? That's probably grass work. I really enjoy grass work, baling. Yeah, I just really enjoy that. I actually got a grass field that I could bale, but yeah, I don't know. Not like I need the money at the moment. So the main aim of this map is to do a little bit of farming, but watch the castle get built. So yeah, that's sort of the main aim of this. So I haven't actually got the Redo pack installed on this, so we won't be seeing boars. Silage is a good one. It is. It is. I actually enjoy wrapping silage. Hey, and welcome to our 2 new subscribers. Welcome to the Kiwi clan. Hope your Friday is going well. I've also got the wind mod installed. I'm just not too sure. Those trees seem to be moving around a lot, like we're in the middle of a hurricane. More than just a breezy day. Yeah, I'm not too sure what I'm going to do here. It says ready to harvest, but when I go to harvest it, it doesn't do it. Yeah, Morris Farms' favourite locomotive is Ride Reading Northern 2102425. Nice. Sorry, it doesn't mean a lot to me, but double header. Nice. Yeah, sometimes in New Zealand we'll get triple engines running. I don't know if that's because they're. So I've got that. It's there, but if I lower it down, it just doesn't pick up. I don't know what's gone on there. Something's gone wrong. So like I say, I was going to harvest onions, but it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to. The historic steam locomotive. Nice. Might have to look it up and have a look at that one. I do like steamies. I think they're an amazing engine. They've got a lot of character. Hey, Andrew McKay, you're a Kiwi. Awesome, mate. Welcome in. Great to have another Kiwi here. There's a few of us on stream. So, yeah, few from the US as well. Great to have you all here. And sometimes we do get some from the UK and Europe. Although they seem to be a bit busy tonight. But that's okay. I never expect anyone in, and I always appreciate it when people do join. Nice one, mate. I won't try and mimic it. But yeah, there's nothing like a steam train. I really like steam trains. I've got a video up called Frankton Thunder. It was a classic car show that was held in the city near where I live. And yeah, they had a steam train running as well on the railway line. So if you are into steam trains, check out that. There is a little portion of steam train in it. Lots of classic cars too. Americana cars, English cars, Australasian cars. Australia, New Zealand had a quite a massive muscle car scene in the 70s. So yeah, it was exciting times. Of course, Australia and New Zealand doesn't have a car industry anymore. The American parent companies just made sure of that. Closed everything down. Yep. Favorite is listening to the chugging. Yeah, it is, mate. Yep. No sheep on this map, mate, but I usually do have some sheep in the Kiwi Returns series. I've got sheep in that one. Actually, I do have sheep. What am I thinking? Sheep are all in the shed, though. Not out in the field. closing everything here in New Zealand. Oh, no. A lot of our food processing places sort of produce sort of fresh produce. They're all closing down. So there we go. I have got sheep. Sorry, I forgot. I do need to feed them. Man, thanks for reminding me. I should go and do that right away. Rest assured though, everybody, no sheep were harmed in the making of this video. That's not what I wanted to do. I only wanted one, not all of them. Yeah, every time I fall asleep on that locomotive whistle scream on the top of its lungs. I can imagine. Yeah, like I say, there's something about a steam engine. They're just, they sound amazing. They sound alive. One of my favourite stories, I don't know if anyone can remember it, when I was growing up, listening to stories on the radio, was Sparky and the Talking Train. Don't know if anyone in the chat can remember that one. If you can't and you like steam trains, look it up. They basically run on the idea that, you know, you can almost hear steam trains talking, and they sort of run on that idea. And yeah, it's really good. But what really amazed me was the fact that they had a steam train starting, pulling out of the station, and they actually had the wheel slip. So where the engineer would have to back off the steam into the pistons just so that they could keep the traction going. Otherwise, they would have just been sliding along the rails. So I always thought that was a nice little touch. I guess in the 40s, when this radio show was made, that it would have been fairly standard and common to hear, but in the 70s, when I was growing up, it was something that you didn't hear a lot of. We'd moved over to diesels by that stage. Weren't many steam trains left on the rails. Yeah, definitely. I did hear that someone was working on a brand new Pacific steam locomotive. So yeah, I not too sure. I guess it could become real. I heard of it. I did see them building it on video, of course, not in real life. But yeah, haven't heard anything since then. Hey Andrew, been to Glenbrook Steam Train? No, haven't been to Glenbrook, but the Glenbrook Steam Train does come into Hamilton, so I have seen it in Hamilton. Um, so yeah, yeah, amazing, absolutely amazing to see a steam train go past. I say check out Frankton Thunder. If you are into steam trains, because there is a steam train in there from Glenbrook. And if you're watching it, hit the like while you're there. And yeah, that would be awesome. Union Pacific Challenger. Yeah, they were a nice one. I know some of these steam trains from Sid Meier's Railroad Tycoon. And they sort of taught a bit about steam history and the different versions between the European steam trains and the American steam trains. And the Challenger was a real workhorse, if I remember correctly. It looks like we've got plenty of food here and straw. Yeah, we've got straw as well. Yeah, I'm a bit disappointed we can't do these onions. What do you think, guys? Shall I restart the game and see if we can do the onions? It'll be a short period while we're waiting for it to boot in again. You guys happy if I do that? Okay, I don't see anyone saying no. I don't know if this will work or not, but restarting does sometimes help. Yes, that was strong locomotives. That was much strong. They pulled a 5-mile cargo train. Imagine waiting at a railway crossing for a 5-mile cargo train. That'd drive you insane, wouldn't it? Where are we? Here we go. Up here. Continue. I've got a few updates to do, but we won't bother with that at the moment. None of those updates should be relevant. Shall I fire up the Rito pack as well? Why not? Be honking the horn on my car. Yeah, unfortunately, mate, I'm not too sure that's going to help move the train along any faster. It was actually what map was it? Griffin Counting, I think it was, in FS19 and FS22. He put a long train in it. That was sort of quite realistic. So I did like that. So I'll just wait for this to load. Always takes forever when you're watching it. Hey, and welcome to our new subscriber while we're waiting for it to load. Welcome to the Kiwi clan. Thank you everyone for joining. Do appreciate it. If you could hit the like button, even if you hate having to watch the loading screen, just hit the like button and protest. Let me know how much you hate this loading screen by hitting that like button. Now, somewhere down here, I think there's a car in the bottom of the lock. I drove the left-hand drive Skoda that Giants gave us. Scania Man, hello, welcome in. Thank you for joining. And what we're doing is we're just reloading the map because we're having trouble with the onions not harvesting. So I just want to see if reloading the map helps with harvesting, see if it resets that. So we'll take this back down and see if we can actually harvest the onions. I'm glad with the Rito pack that they've included the working cameras from the Mercedes DLC. I was really disappointed to see this blank camera, considering this map was released after the Mercedes DLC. So let's have a look here at might start it along here. Let's see if the worker can work on this one, or if the ground is completely broken. No, hasn't worked. That is so disappointing. Yep, nothing's happening. Okay, never mind. So if we can't harvest the onions, we might as well just might just skip through till about 6 o'clock, and we'll go and check the castle, and then we'll skip through to the next day. Just go like 10 miles an hour. I just turned around and go back home. We'll go back to work. Yeah, you would, wouldn't you? You know, just sitting there for a 5 mile long train, that would just drive you insane. Need to dig them up before I can use the machine. Actually, I think you're right there. I think I've had a complete mental block. Or should I say, I was just testing you guys to see if you guys were onto it. Not. So I've got that. Oh, that's right, around here. Yep, you are so correct. I need that set up. Thank you. Thank you so much, Scania man. Appreciate that. Yeah, I forgot that you needed to do the 2 jobs on it. So I reckon let's use this one. So yeah. I was just testing to see if you guys were onto it. That's all. We might be able to get it harvested after all. So what I'll do is I'll get this guy started on there, and then we'll head up to the castle, have a quick look at that. You're a newbie to this game too. You're doing well. I'd just completely forgotten about the first stage of onions and having to dig them out. I forgot completely. I've been playing since 2017, so yeah. This goes to show you can still be playing a long time, but sometimes you just will forget about something. Okay, looks like you can't use workers on this. Of course not. Why would you be able to? Giants hate their player base. Yes, Guardian man, you're not wrong there. It is addictive. Even though the best efforts of Giants is to try and sabotage it, it is still an addictive game. Okay, it just doesn't want to work tonight. You would wait, mate. You can't do anything else. Wonder if this one doesn't have enough power. Yes, Scania man, it is 9:27, nearly 9:30 p.m. in the evening. So Friday, on a Friday. So yeah. So while I'm here, let's go and have a look at the castle. After all, that is what this game is all about. This series is all about looking at the castles. So okay, so we're on to the wood beams now. So it looks like they've finished most of the stonework. I'm guessing they'll put some glass in. Yeah, fairly nice view of the loch. We are in Scotland after all, so we must call it a loch, not a lake. Definitely got some nice view of the surrounding areas. All right, let's jump back and sort out this. Now, why would he leave that little bit there? I don't know. I thought Giants was meant to have improved it with the last patch. Still, from what I remember, course play was the same. Always leave little bits. It didn't take long for the birds to turn up. Yeah, Gamer Pro, hello again. Welcome back. All right, let's see if this works a bit better, maybe. Need to get rid of that weight by the looks of it. It's better. However, I think we need to get some petrol in there, or get some diesel in this, sorry. Get some fuel. We are definitely running low. When it completes 100% contract is finished. Yeah, definitely, mate. Yeah, you can get some mods. I don't know if you're on PC or console. If you're on PC, there are mods that can change the percentage that you need to complete on a contract. Okay, that's better. For some reason, that white tractor just wasn't doing it. Hey! We have onions going on the ground. I'm Prakash Gamer. Hello, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Is fuel in the real world over there going mad? Currently, it's £1.75 a litre. Yeah, we're actually fairly similar in price, taking into exchange rate. I think it's about, for diesel, it is around about $3, probably about $3.50 a litre. And for 91 octane, looking at about the same. And diesel used to be a lot cheaper than petrol, because there's less tax on the diesel. So We have onions. Yeah, we do, mate. We do have onions. Thank you for your help on that one. I can't believe I forgot. For those that have just joined, I completely forgot that onions you had to dig up first. And yeah, I was trying to just dig them up in this machine. Of course, if it was a Colossus harvester, I would have been able to just dig them up. Hey, there we go. We've got boars. Look at them. Oi, out of my onions. So yeah, I don't know what you guys think about the boars. I guess in a forest, a map with a lot of forest, it may make sense, but for me it didn't make much sense seeing boars on the grass field next to the castle by the loch there. That's a built-up area. Why would you have boars around there? I don't know. I think they needed to program where the boars would appear. That you'd have to be within a certain distance from a forest or wooded area. So yeah, I might be doing this harvest in the dark. Which I'm sure I can do okay. Might have to complete the harvest a bit next stream though, I think. I think I'm going to be able to do the whole harvest in this stream. Hey, and welcome to our new subscriber. Welcome to the Kiwi clan. Hope you're having a fantastic day. So I don't mind onions as a crop. Just remember you have to dig them up first, okay? So I'll get this machine started processing some onions. Then we'll carry on picking them up. So I usually have this machine topped up and then I take the rest to the cannering factory. So Yeah, we actually have most trucks. We've got the Max, the Kenworths, White Stars, Freightliners, and we've got a lot of the European trucks as well. Scania, Volvo, Mercedes, DAF. I don't think we've got much in the way of Renaults, but definitely a lot of the main ones there. So we have a mixture of conventional front engine trucks and cab overs. And we've even got a few cab over Kenworths. They still make them for the Australian and New Zealand market, even though they don't really make them much for the States. I believe there are some still operating in the States, but generally the States have gone for conventional trucks. Conventional meaning the engine in the front. Yeah, mate, we've got the full works. Whatever does the job most efficiently. I knew someone that actually drove an International for quite a while, and then his boss purchased a Volvo, and he said it was just so much different driving the Volvo. The Volvo was a lot more like a car. The International was basically a truck. It had one job to do, that was to be a truck, and it was not going to pretend to be a car. We're going to need a bigger shovel. Yeah, mate. Hey, all good, mate. No worries at all. Thank you for jumping in. Enjoy your breakfast. So yeah, just a reminder, everyone that is watching, if you could hit that like button, it'd be fantastic. And if you haven't subscribed yet, feel free to do that as well. It does help the channel at no cost to you at all. Yeah, so onions are quite good. I do like onions. Like I say, just need to remember to dig them out of the ground first. So I think once we've actually got them all dug up, we can probably save the game and go into the next month, and we can pick up the rest the next month. I don't think they spoil when they're on the ground, which, yeah, does seem a bit strange, but it's something that giants haven't really incorporated in. Grass and hay don't spoil on the ground either. I might just park him off to the side there, because he's going to fly past soon. How's that doing? It's getting there. Right, let's start this lot here then. Yeah, I think we can fit about 3 loads into this trailer. So I know it's not a lot of fun visually to be watching harvesting in the dark, but it is what happens in real life. Farmers will actually quite often work late into the night to try and get something harvested in time. And like I say, I think we'll let the digger do its job. And once the digger's finished, we will go through to the next day when it's going to be daylight and we can pick the rest of the onions up. Okay, so it looks like that one's finished the headland. It looks like it's on the up-down rows at the moment, so what I might do is might play for a little bit longer, but I probably will end the stream before we've finished digging up the field. So I'll continue digging up the field off stream, and then next Friday, all going well, we will be harvesting or picking up the onions in daylight. So see how we go with that. So I don't have the Darker Nights mod installed, so the sky stays a little bit brighter. The Darker Nights mod is actually really great. It really does just darken the night sky. And I'm definitely looking forward to Oxygen David's new map. I reckon that's going to look absolutely amazing from some of the shots I've seen of it. We'll let him pass first. Make a start on his next run. So in June, I am planning on doing a 24-hour charity live stream again for Canteen. Now we've got a long weekend coming up, so thought it would be quite good. Stream on the Sunday, 24 hours, and then recover on the Monday. Hey, Thin Blue Line, hello, welcome in. Thank you so much for joining. Great to have you here. Let's put your link in, your channel link in the chat. No, we don't want to time you out. We're not going to time you out. Go to channel, that's what we want. And you're currently doing the coffee challenge. Awesome, mate. So yeah, everyone, check out Thin Blue Line. He is another great YouTuber. Fantastic guy. Check him out. Yeah, mate, I've been doing good. Today was a holiday, so no work, except for the self-imposed work of recording a YouTube video. which we managed to survive, just. I've actually got it already uploaded onto YouTube, haven't released it to the public yet. Just got to create a thumbnail for it, and then I will release it to channel members first. And then on Monday night it will be released to the general public. I just release it to members first as a way to say thank you for being members and that, but I'm never going to lock any video behind a members only paywall. All my videos will always be available for the public. Just members might get a chance to see it first. Challenge is doing great, deep in debt at the moment, but things are starting to get better. 3 huge fields and some productions going. Ah, nice one, mate. Yeah, it can take a while, setting things up and all that. You end up borrowing quite a bit. Part of the challenge, are you allowed to use the mortgage challenge, or the mortgage mod? Or do you have to use the base loan system? So I actually quite like the mortgage mod. You can sort of borrow $2 million, but have the payments spread over, say, 10, 15 years. And of course you can pay it off earlier if you can, but it just keeps that monthly repayment down a little bit. So I don't know if that's something you're allowed on the challenge. You may not be allowed it. PS5 so limited with mods. Yeah, unfortunately I think that is a PC only mod. Although I'd think it would be fairly easy for Giants to incorporate it and make it more realistic. No farmer just goes and borrows $2 million. They mortgage it, and the amount they borrow is based on how much their land is worth as well. No, so that mod would definitely not be allowed then, which is fair. Cross-play mod, it would definitely keep it fair, especially fair for the console players. So, no, fair enough. Answers those questions for me. Thank you. So he's actually combining the two rows into one row now, so it doesn't take long to fill up this collector. You can do loans, but you can't have any money generators. That's fair enough too. All the rules are in the description of the first few episodes. Wow, you see, there you go. I should have been reading the description. Have a great rest of your stream, getting ready for a shift change. No worries, mate. Thank you for jumping in. Appreciate it. Just, I know you've already done it, but if you could hit that like on the way out, that'd be fantastic. But I know you've already done that. Just a reminder to everyone else, if you haven't hit the like, hit the like. Helps the channel, gives you a feel-good feeling, and doesn't cost you anything either, which nowadays is actually really important. And I hope you have a good shift there, Thin Blue Line. I did it when I first came in. Awesome, mate. So I said you'd already done it, and you had. So fantastic. Thank you so much. First thing I do when I jump on anybody's stream that I know is hit the like, because I know I'm already going to like it. Doesn't matter. Great shift now. About to go home after 12 hours. Definitely, mate. Definitely. Great shift when you're heading home. And 12 hours, that's a big shift, mate. Well done. I used to do sort of longer days when I was truck driving too, when I was younger. Now we only get to do long hours if something really goes haywire and you have to work through the night. You order pizzas. Still a Kiwi. Hey, awesome, mate. And a thank you, Thin Blue Line. Thank you so much for the gift subscriptions. You are far too kind, my friend. Far too kind. So who we got there? Eric Atman, Farmhand Andy, Boca 6, Choji Viking, Johnny Whip, Dave Pugh, Kristen Wilmore, Everett121, Tim Dowie, and BBU BIB. Welcome in. Welcome to everyone that is now a member of the Kiwi clan. And thank you so much, Thin Blue Line. Appreciate it. I'll definitely have to update my credit roll at the end of the video. Won't be tonight, but I'll have to do that tomorrow. Thank you so much, sir. Enjoy your time off after doing such a huge shift. I will drop these onions off at the factory. You can start making some onion salt and onion soup, I think we were doing. don't think we bothered with onion rings though, because we don't have any oil. And no oil production on the map either. Awesome, mate. You'll be streaming when you get home. Fantastic. I'll probably be asleep, I'm afraid. But I will definitely look out for it tomorrow and jump on and have a watch of it. But yeah, I hope you have an awesome stream. Right, well that's got onions dropped off there. So as soon as the digger's finished, I think we will finish. I may even finish before then. It was about 10, nearly 10:30 p.m. here in the evening. Figured you stop by that stream as well and drop a like. Awesome, mate. Brilliant. Thank you so much. Alright, so we'll get this, keep going. I think he's nearly finished. Like I say, when he finishes, we will probably end up and we'll go through to the next month and we will basically finish picking the onions up off the ground next month. Because onions don't spoil when they're on the ground. I think I've actually got some onions left over from my first harvest I ever did when I came on this map. And Yeah, they're still there, waiting. And welcome to Running Simulator 2025. So yeah, he's nearly finished digging up, so that will be good. So I'm thinking when Oxygen David's map comes out, might just drop down to maybe just doing the one map instead of... At the moment I'm doing about 3 maps, and it is... yeah, it is making life interesting, shall I say. Be running 3 maps at the same time, remembering where I am on each map, especially if I've had to not stream for a little while. I sort of lose track of where I am on the map, because basically if I don't stream, then it could be a couple of weeks or 3 weeks sometimes before I'm back onto that map. Don't get me wrong, I'm enjoying the maps that I'm on at the moment. They are fantastic. But I'm thinking of just doing the Oxygen David map and just doing that one and just running through that one fairly quickly. Right, and running simulator again. Right, well, I think I might actually call it a night there, everyone. Thank you to everyone that has joined. Putting myself here is probably a bit dangerous, but yeah, good lighting. So we've got a full trailer, so we're going to have to take that back and drop that off at the factory again. But what we'll do is we will let the digger dig out the rest of the onions, and then we will pick them up the next month in the daylight, which will make life a bit more interesting. But thank you to everyone that has stuck around. Appreciate it. Hope you all have a great Friday. It has been a great Friday for me. No work, so that was always a good thing. But yeah, thank you to Thin Blue Line for the gift subscriptions. absolutely awesome, mate. Yeah, hope your stream goes well. So people, please look out for Thin Blue Line. I did put his link in the chat, so if you scroll back through, you'll see that link. And check out his channel. Check out his stream. He's doing a coffee challenge. I think that's been quite popular with a number of YouTubers, so that's been great. But thank you to everyone that has joined. Thank you for all the likes and the subscribes. If you haven't hit that like yet, please do so. It really does help and doesn't cost you anything. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing that, as it really does help the channel as well, at no cost to you at all. But yeah, until next time, have a good day, a good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are in the world and whatever time you're watching this. And until next time, bye.